No, 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 ¿qué es esto, amigo? Yo quiero. ¿Cómo me lo descargo? Acá, lo buscando. PC. Ahí lo vi 2 segundos. Mira, 4 segundos. Y dije, no, esta me la tengo que descargar. Me voy a comer aso. Oh, Dios mío. Oh, Dios mío. Ah, tengo mucho miedo. Log. Warning, this game includes exclusions of death, violence and kidnapping. This game is low my character might be okay. With that, please enjoy the game. Player's discretion is the base. I understand. Me cagué todo, pará. Vale, voy a bajar el volumen. Ahí está. Perdón, pero tengo tanta la voz abierta acá. Permiso. Ok. Start. Tell me. What's your name? Luca. Ah. Tengo que sacar el cosete. Así. Have a nice day. And with that, you beat off the last customer in your small coffee. A small, homely bubble tea shop, the Glass of Bubble, that you ran in Cartus capital with your bested event in the Inferno. Boba. Boba. It was dangerous here, but but all but but it's all you knew. And after being able to survive with your shop unscathed this long, you quite don't mind this place anymore. It was a blessing that you managed to live almost peacefully in a place like Crater Dust. Eek! You turned your head at the sun, only to be degraded by your bubbly infernal best friend. Luca, you gotta see this. Huh? No, 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 ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Quería leer. Quería... No, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué hice? The star a Papa Kisali. Supposed to present anything. Okay, 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 okay. Understanding immediately, Baba keep a deep breath and quickly apologize. Sorry. Might or might not have applied the glass bubble for a competition in crossroads. You what? I can explain. I didn't do it out of malice. I promise this was a good business decision, not like my last ones. You think back at Buba absolutely previous financial decisions. ¿Qué? No, pero... It wasn't that you didn't trust them. Quite the opposite, really. But to say they were a bit impulsive when blinded by their excitement, that was an understatement. They pulled out their phone quickly from the airphone moving next to you. Wait, actually, let me just send you a screenshot. Hey! Uh-huh. For some reason I can't access it. Huh? Weird. It's okay, I'll just show you directly then. Put a mode their phone so you could see. Every year, Flipside organizes a festival, but along with fighters, they also have a more community-focused competition for those that don't fight. Festival rooms, restaurants, souvenirs, you name it. So, I thought we were going really well for ourselves, so I applied. And we won! Looks like making Kali online does help. Baba grinded as they nudged you playfully before changing the application to their social media. Before you light the account for your shared shop with drones and rounds of drinks at the bottom, your eyes waited seeing the sheer number of followers that Boba managed to amass already within the short time since they opened the account. You couldn't even process it when Booba quickly changed it to their direct message, showing clicking on the flip side as they give you their phone. Hey, it's Falcon Flipside. Tom and I saw your submission and we are interested in working with you. And if you ask me, I think it will be awesome. Let us know if all works out, or if you can't make it for the festival season. I'll send you the location for a meetup if this schedule works for you. Hoping to hear you back. You scroll through the phone messages, both excited agreeing the location, the time, and every single time you will need. Boba seems to click almost immediately with the energetic bulk as they both excitedly talk about everything, from the upcoming event to their social media presence. You even went to confirm that the account Boa was talking to was the real and official Flipside account. I don't know the needs. Que se needs, no lo sé. But ultimately, infermos from all around the Infermo can get a chance to showcase the culinary skills of crossroads, and if you reach a particular threshold, you might even be able to stay at the crossroads location. Can you believe it? We might have a chance to finally leave character dust. Bella seemed to slump, looking outside of the window. We can finally leave this dangerous place behind. This sounds interesting. I know, right? And the best part is that we can finally leave Castle for good if everything goes well. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Finally, we can leave this place for good and to the land of opportunity. I am so sick and tired of carter dust and the messy environment. Everything seems to break left and right. I've heard Crossroad is drastically safer. You won't need to protect me like you had to this whole time. I can finally be safer. Pupa leaned against the counter, taking a deep breath as they put their phone back into their pocket. This means a lot to me. So I'll tell you right now, I want to to get to Crossroads as soon as possible, leaving tonight to arrive in the morning tomorrow. And I really want you to come with me. The glass of Uble is Luca and Booba together, right? Come in. But we are leaving tomorrow. ¿Para qué? Uy, no vi. What? What? Ah, en la noche, claro. It's not safe at night. And besides, the last train of Crossroads is in 15 minutes. We won't make it on time. I promise. Fine! Tomorrow, just because you agreed to come with me. Booba turned away from you with a huff, but ultimately slammed. Thanks for agreeing, so it means a lot to me. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. But I couldn't resist to wrap their arms around you and suddenly, and in a sudden impulse. I won't make you regret this. You'll see the glass bubble is going to be a hit at Crossroads. Right now, Tro, I don't know about you, but I'm going to pack up to. I'm going. Well, I'm gonna go pack up the important things. Let's leave first train in the morning to Crossroads. Go pack up too. The sooner we do it, the sooner we can rest. Gotta be well rested for tomorrow. Good night. You let out a nod as they walked past you. As they suggested, you went to your room. But knowing that it was Bubble's dream, seeing as how excited they were, you couldn't resist waiting to help out. Looking through their clothes, you picked out some and settled them on the small desk in your shared room. The desk that was filled with texts, but it didn't matter right now. You're going to Crossroads. When you went to the bathroom, drained up of lo mío, ¿no? ¿Qué? Lo mío. Quite a bit of your money went into the... Justamente es lo que... Yo no hago eso, amigo. ¿Sabes lo poco que me cuido yo? One that Booba unfairly tried you into. On the bright side, your skin is simply growing. But now you are paying the price and you have to bring all of this with you. You don't expect to have much time or space. Some space! Yeah. To be able to bring you back and forth your stuff. That's it. If flip side won't read anything. After collecting all of the skincare, you put them right next to the sink all together for ease and transportation when you were both ready to go. You had to keep it still easily except for when you will do your skin related with Booba. You are still awake? We will welcome in your shared bedroom. I see someone was busy. Thanks, Luca. Booba chatted with you for a while longer before you both finished your respective areas and got ready for bed. Finally, you both settled in bed. Booba staring up at the ceiling. I'm excited for tomorrow. Booba giggled. I mean, it's not every day that you get an opportunity to grow your business at the heart of the inferno. Booba took a deep breath as they gingerly put their fingers on the knob the key knob on your lamp to turn it off. Good night, Luca. We have a big day tomorrow. And so the room went dark. At this time of the night, it was grittier in carrot dust. A sheer miracle if you thought about it. The only sound you could ever hear was the sound of your friend near you on your own bed. Suddenly the covers that were previously on them have slipped off. I know, as they always did. People move a lot when they sleep. Even with the excitement of the next day, people sleep soundly as if it was just a normal day. Sometimes it made you wonder how they could sleep without much worry in the world. You live in the inferno after all, and crater dust of all of places. Maybe it was the idea that you both got used to danger, since this is all you will know. Shed here was your friend sleeping as if you were in a much safer place. It was almost silly. ¿Qué pasó? You started awake. A break-in? Almost immediately you come out of your bed, your feet blindly moving towards the wall, only to feel a hand on your shoulder. Boba stood behind you, the pale moonlight barely making you make out them shaking their hand. How a bad feeling about this. As you wait a bit long before letting out a sigh, you carefully went back to your bed. Boba followed you, sitting right next to you. It's okay, I'm sure it's just the usual. Another crush. Maybe it's just a stupid brawl we have nothing to do with. They shouldn't come in here. This door isn't that obvious after all. They say calmly. Shed you clearly see the phosphorescent worry. The two of you stayed here. Bubba eventually leaned against you, as they always did when you got scared. They couldn't defend themselves after all. Even if they normally slept without a care in the world, it was times like this that you knew that they still had fear. Such is the life in the inferno. After some more crashing coming from out of your room, it seemed to finally calm down. The sound of thrashing, even some screams, pleas of help were slowed. Not without a good shot, however. This was your normal. This was your normal. Yet, even if it wouldn't stop you from something. Something happened here, and you won't be surprised if it just motivates Bubba further to live. In the morning come soon after. Bubba was already in the bathroom getting ready. Rise and grind. Bubba exclaimed excited as they saw you. Get up, sleepyhead. We have a train to catch. You nodded as you stretched on your bed, getting up soon after to get ready as they were. Just need to do the final preparations and we are ready to the trip. Oh, by the way, thanks for choosing out some clothes for me already. You know how long it takes me to choose, so I appreciate you already doing the choice for me. What the fuck, shoes? What the fuck? What the fuck con PH, viste? What the happened here? You looked it over at Bubba. You both knew exactly who it was, especially someone as low as him. You both climbed down to the cafe and the greeted the assume to you both climbed down to the cafe ¿Por qué está en español? and are ready to the gruesome scene. The place is completely trashed, and right in the middle, a familiar red enferma stood in shock. Skateboard? ¿Qué es acá? Hey, skateboard. Bubba shook it angrily. This place is trashed. I was walking around Cartesius and I suddenly see the broken window. I had to go check out everything was okay. Especially since I promised I was to protect my bro's coffee. No leí. Good to see both of you guys in one piece. But seriously, what happened? Skater frozen, tensing up as he seemed to consider something. It wasn't me. Do you have a gun? No, obviously not. Then we know it wasn't you. We heard some gunshots last night. Whoever come in here had a gun. We don't know how much it is, so don't ask. Skater seemed to tense up at the words. Neither of you got good, right? You shook your head as Bubba did the same. Good. Skateboard struggled as he dusted off one of the stools to sit on it, looking over at the rest. Sorry, normally me and the girl we are around. Sorry, normally me and the crew are around, but last night something weird happened. You know those cultish freaks from the Lost Temple, I think? There were so many last night trying to convince a lot of us to join this crazy cult. El culto of the eye o algo así era. Obviously you say no fucking way, amigo. 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 But some reason this time they didn't want to go down with that fight. Scumbags. Something tells me there is something more to it. It's weird that they suddenly attacked Carrier Dust. Normally it's just talking and they leave. Pura paja estos. estos hijos de puta. Pura paja. They didn't go anywhere either, so I'm surprised this place looks completely well. Sorry we weren't here like we always are to make sure you guys were okay. And it does on who it was. You can only strong and spur look awake. Shit, looks like I have to keep an eye out of an eye out for a gun wielding infernal then. Don't sweat it, Kate. We were going to leave this place for a while anyway, so it really doesn't matter right now. No, what that is. So it really doesn't matter right now that it's Rashid. At that, skateboard quicker an arrow. Leave? Where? Crossroads. Well, took a deep breath as they looked over skateboard with a shaky smile. We got we got invited by the flaps. We got invited by flip side, and that's came around blinking, taking a wink. Every year, the festival season, Flipside hosts a sharp competition. Flipside hosts a sharp competition for culinary talents. We played with. They seem interested, and they invite us to meet us personally. Holy shit! No way, dude! That's awesome, are you kidding? I've heard about them. I mean, we normally get to see some of those flip side interviews and all, but now you're telling me you two got in? We're excited to know that. You hear us? If we get through this, we might be able to get a permanent spot at Crossroads. Well, assuming that flipside like what we bring over at Crossroads now. Shoot, we should bring some more ingredients. What I am thinking. No sé qué significa eso. Talk about excited. Para, ¿cómo voy para atrás? ¿Qué? That's true for you. Tell me about it. ¿Eh? Skateboard could only crack and assume borrow at you. It's a bit silly, but it's nice. Just rats, huh? The crew will miss you guys, you know. Skateboard shook his head. Assuming you do get in, you sure how you know how big that will be. The fest doesn't really differ between Stardust Capital nor Splinter Kid among other places, but you know, when people think playground, it's always Splinter Kiss. Oh, sorry, I don't know how to speak. Guess that makes sense. We all came from there. They share us a lot. Here it happens with the other religions too. Skateboard, put a hand on your shoulder, patting it. What I'm saying is that you should be proud. You are the first one from Stardust. He smiled. You better make all of us proud. Before soon, Baba was back with a packed suitcase. Ready? They say almost we should go on. We should go soon. Sorry, Skate, we have a train to catch. Nah, don't worry about it. It's a big opportunity, right? I felt the same when I first applied to be a fighter. Don't sweat it. Thanks, Keyboard. Overturning back at you. Ready? Never bring me ready. We let out an almost ready screen. Crossroads won't even see us coming. Text me a location. I gotta visit you guys during the festival. I will have gone with you guys already, but I gotta stay with the crew. You know how it is. I'll see you guys in a week. Yeah? Knock them dead. Don't worry, Kate. We'll bow the flip side anyway. Away. Sweet. Ciao, bros. Ciao. With Bella, you finally took your bags in the way to the train station. It was a bit sorry, but that's what you get with being in Karadust. Certainly you got the tickets to go to Crossroads. I'm so excited. Son of I'm so excited. Never was excited. Before long, the train arrived at your station. With Bubba, he took look in the train. To the average informant, it looked like you were moving somewhere with the amount you took with yourselves, but it will all be worth it. The stations will pass in a blur. First, it was the rest of the playground. The houses became less and less numerous, and then before long you both left playground behind. At one point, Bubba fell asleep in your shoulder. The familiar houses of playground were placed with endless fields, where excessively round cows, and the old car or infernal here and there. Well, we'll want to see this. So you easily noted them awake. Wow, this is so cool. I never thought this is how the rest of the Imperial looked. The ground is all of the two of you know. But thanks to Bubba, that didn't have to stay that way. It felt weird, being so far from home, to be out of there even if it might be for a short while. But it felt nice. Arriving at Crossroads Central. Eek! This is so exciting! Bubba could barely hold your excitement as you both exited the train. Exit the train. So this is the Crossroads train station, huh? It's huge! You can't help but look around in a way. The station at Karadust stood not changed compared to the brilliance that was in the Crossroads station. Talk about jijijiij. I don't even know where to begin. Bubba will pause, looking around before their eyes landed on the escalators. Well, I guess we should start by just going up. The stairs felt almost eternal. To state that the Crossroads station was drastically bigger than the one in Cardust was an understatement. It made sense, obviously, that the hub of the whole inferno will be big, but you didn't think this big. Before long, the two of you finally reached the top. Just so you know, I already let Flipside know we will arrive in the morning, and they said they'd have this free time, so we are in the clear. This place is beautiful, bro. Remind me that I have to spend a bit taking pictures around. I hear the Crossroads station is one of the oldest buildings in all of the Inferno. Isn't that cool? Is that really cool? Bubba giggled as they looked at you. I know, right? Oh, is that Flipside? It looks like it's all starts of the show. Welcome. The ever famous Flipside brothers stood in front of you, with a sign in their hands that was directed at the two of you. You could see Bubba seemingly fighting. Tiene emotion. Fighting con PH, chicos. Tiene que estar escrito así. Tiene emotion or whatever to be excited at seeing the idols in front of them or be confused. What's the shush? Bargain really intercepted. Let's just say it was this or bringing us swarmers. It's surprising the two of you saw throughout this goose. Huh? It's just me. Oh, look at Aurora. We are the first idol. I'll say we should all go directly to the location before we blow our cover. You finally enter the location that flips simultaneously. They finally remember that the yellow like it mustache. Just that power room having his blood places dumbfounded before he put back his ocean. Make yourself at home. Let's talk. Park exclaiming as he pulled out a chair for you to sit in. Tom came to slot in a new chair at the table as he sat down, folding his hands on his lap. We welcome you, officer, to Crossroads. Park nodded as Tom spoke. The contrast between them was definitely their main appeal. Tom was quiet, his voice still while Bulk was louder and more excited. Tom was still while Bulk seemed to bounce as the time passed. You glanced over to the side, seeing Bubba's almost starstruck expression as they looked at the flip side. So, first time in Crossroads, huh? Why is... well, both things must be different from playground, huh? You couldn't even hide how much different this place was compared to home. All of Jason's stories about Crossroads starting to make sense. Overwhelmed, great, fun. They're so everywhere. I can't imagine it. Crossroads is completely different to Fragment. We hope it's not too uncomfortable. Buck nodded along to Dom's world. Now I'm wondering if your grandma tried these things already. Dom shook his head. I'll do with it. I will miss this much of hairstyle. Whatever. Paul struggled as he looked over at you and Bubba. Enough about that. Why you don't tell us a bit about yourselves? Oh, jeez, where do we even start? Look at how about you talk. You know, I also ramble about the grown things. No, tengo que escribir esto. ¿Qué? Pero no pasa nada si pongo cualquier cosa. No puedo, amigo, no puedo.
You thread carefully. You hear voices.
¿Qué carajo? ¿Oh? ¿Oh? Pero, ¿qué carajo pongo acá? ¿Tienen una IA o algo así que detecta? Porque si no detecta nada, pongo cualquier cosa. Interesting. Awesome to meet you then. With further ado, I suppose we shall start. Dom, the two of you have become finalists for Playground's representations for this festival. The place that you are currently is a small cafe location that we have for this sort of events. So far, no one has managed to stay at this location before the festival season. But perhaps the two of you can change that. But nodded as he looked between you and Bubba. We fill up the kitchen with some stuff that you might be helped, but of course you will have to bring your own special equipment, which I hope you have brought at least part of you with. Don't worry, we came prepared. It's on our backs. We are ready for anything. Tom seemed to smile at that, gazing over at Falk with a smile nod. Then I'm sure the two of you won't mind giving us a bit of review what you serve. Wait. Right now? If you can. Paul took it to himself as Bubba got up from the seat. Bubba then grabbed your arm and pulled you up to stand next to them. Obviously, come on, Luca. Let's get our stuff out and give them something good. Eager, aren't you? Tom took it to himself. Well, it's a nice quality to have. Surprise us. Can you believe it? We have to do our best. Come on. We have to go to set up fast. Because of your eagerness, the two of you completely took out all your equipment at record speed. Flipside managed to get you some items, but it definitely wasn't enough. Bubba was right to bring so much in your suitcase. I have an idea on what to get from them. Let me think. I call dips on bulk. You can do them. Understood. Alright, let's do this. Welcome to the gameplay part of Last of Football. The main maintenance is making drink of such fancy customers. Bueno, tengo frío, amigo. Your customers. Certain customer will ask for certain ingredients or certain attributes. Normally, the customer will tell you what they want. This particular case, you are how to make. Understood. Dumb, huh? If you ask me, give it something more like mellow or something softer. ¿Qué significa mellow? Para. ¿Qué significa mellow? Uy, Dios. Miloso. ¿Qué chuta es miloso? Sweet. Something softer. I can see that. Here, let's start with the toppings. For chapter 1, you only have 3 options with more than like of your progress. You can hover on top of... You can hover. ¡Tapioca! Tengo un gato que se llama Tapioca. I have a cat that is called Tapioca. Oh my god, oh my fucking god. ¿Cuál es el Tapioca? Es este, ¿no? Hello. Tapioca. Right, the topping is done. Now we need a base. Same as before, you'll have limited selection that you Same as before, you can hover the ingredients to more information. In the case of maybe mango base, sweet, bitter, mellow. Actually, on second throw, it might be too strong for them. If you make a mistake at any point, you can click on the trash button on the upper right to delete the nested ingredient, which is not realistic at all. Let's try this again. How about go with honey view this time. That seems more like dumb-like compared to other choice, I think. Este. Mellow. This looks good. Now we can stop here for most of the drinks, but you can add more if you want. Now, next to the trash button, there's an arrows button. Pressing it takes you to the tiers and freaks. You can mix spaces together to make different flavors, but you can explore them at your own. Awesome! Final stage. When you're finally done making the drink, you can press on the cash register to give it to your customer. Make sure to remember their orders. Already I'll get that. I hope you have fun playing. Amigo, no. Lo voy a tener que anotar. Que tengo que tocarlo. Now finish it with the drinks. You and Bubba take them to fly side. Your drinks. Thank you. Thanks. I can't wait to try this. You and Bubba watch eagerly, waiting to see Flipside's reaction. The faces unreal as they tasted the drinks. You glaze over at Bubba, not noticing how nervous they seem to be getting at the silence. Finally, Bud and Tom and Ware put their drinks down, glazing between each other, before looking at you, back to you. I believe we have reached a conclusion, haven't we, Bulk? Wow, I didn't expect that. I almost feel rejuvenated. This is some good stuff. Well, let you breathe. Let out of it. One that they were holding this whole time. Thank you! These and Bubba cursed themselves for stirring as Tom chugged. I believe there is no contest. Your drink have impressed us. Congratulations, you have been chosen at this year's playground representative. Really? Thank you so much! No worries. Festival is awake, so if you need anything, give us a call. There is a room outside fully furnished, so that should cover accommodations. We've also left a little welcome package. Hopefully it covers any expense you both might have. It will, thank you! It will, thank you! Also, since now you will be working here, we'll let you in for this year's festival time early. This year it's... Good morning, Crossroads! Today is a special day, now isn't it? Today marks the first day of the festival. As we mentioned earlier, the themes this year are summer versus winter. And if I had to say, I think winter is more fun. It's only in those times where the cool sports like hockey and snowballing are finally able. Being able to glide through the snow, getting through the carnage wind as adrenaline pumps in your veins. The dream! I find something more interesting. Being able to soak up in the sun and a nice piña colada in one hand. Not mention bridge of being open. Who doesn't enjoy the warm under a parasol and a refreshing splash in the weather? That seems much like a dream if you ask me. Whatever. Which team you pick, make sure to support the fight in participating. The sound of the TV started to fuzz as you did final sip of the cafe. It's been a week since you have managed to press the fall upside with your drinks, which in turn slightly failed your position in crossout for this festival zone. It was terrifying, yes, but today was the true trial on if the infernos of crossout will enjoy your drinks. I can't believe it. We actually, we are actually going to open the shop in the crossroads. Well, practically bouncing around the ugly. They forced you to wake up earlier than usual, much earlier than usual. Your usual wake-up time for the shop. Something about needing to dress to impress from the first day. Said before you knew, Baba pulled out a voice from behind a counter. You know, I hope this isn't too late for this. Baba started softly. I know we probably should have brought ingredients to get back what we lost a week ago and give more options to the people of Rosario, but as you know, I might have gotten out of my way for part of Woodcut. With a much more anticipation, Bubba opened the box in front of your eyes. A very pink uniform with brown finishes. Guess who got us new uniforms? The purely brightly emitting from Bubba as they showed off the uniforms. No location, new uniforms! Bubba showed it off your hands, turning the uniform around. Well, what do you think? This is amazing. Obviously! Thanks! I worked really hard designing this. Come on, let's go get changed. I've been itching on try on since I got them done. Talk about convenience and knowing yourself. With that, we skip it to get changed. Seems you should do the same. A bit later, come back with the main lobby. Click. Le cambié los colores a los cuernos, ¿qué? What do you think about the new girl I brought? It will match. I think we look awesome. Bubba punched your shoulder lately. Now we look the part of the new reborn Bubble Tea makers. With our new improved uniforms. Don't worry. Don't know about you, but I think it's time to open the shop. Ready, Luca? Never been more ready. Never been more ready. Really, nothing you're sorry lately. That's the spirit. Puma walked out the door of the shop. Don't get a bit rip. They look it up you once at a time. I know I already asked you, but really? Super duper really? I think you're not. They turn back and finally flipped the sign to show your coffee was your coffee was finally open. The glass bubble is finally happening for Brazilians. And last but not at least, here are this year's festival dream winners. Represent your hands at the corner. They're gonna follow listener of the winners of a feeling of excited bubbles within you the most the moment the glass of food gets consumed. Focus. It's a happy trip. You want in that place lately to hype yourself up. Now you're now that the announce on TV was up, that meant the actual festival will start any moment, which meant people will start coming in your shop. Well, I give you a small thumbs up as they clean up the last of the tables. A few infernal workers in and already on six. The ones that tasted the spot seemed satisfied. You should know that when the first break happens, both of you better get showered with clients. Okay? But you're ready. Punto. You have right. You were right that it's gonna get crowded. It was gonna get crowded. But the festival didn't even start, and you're both already running around floating orange. Which one will come and go fast? This location was definitely not big enough for the amount of people that you were getting. Thankfully, it was still going as smoothly as you prayed it would. Finally, Pupa was in the back, making the ingredients you were currently missing as you hadn't expected some of them to disappear as fast as they did. You okay back there? Just Peachy, I will reply. Said you could feel the strain in your voice. The stress was getting to him. What kind of kid for you? You had to take your eyes finally focus on the one in front of you. One of the big shots. One of the fighters of all I didn't start to see him there. Keep a sip. The one and the only. Some face to mine. Mierda, así la cara. Con su gama. Con el gorrito. Oh. World real science in mind behind biographs. Yada yada, everyone knows him already. Oh, is that a biograph behind him? Is the odd prisoner cave a safe distance away from me? Looks like his presence makes everyone recoil. And understandably so. He's more intimidated than you throw. So, are you listening or not? Apologies. God, he said plainly, hey, you around. As I was saying, I thought this coffee was absolutely adorable. I couldn't resist, but I want to see it with my own eye. Claro, hay uno solo. After seeing it on after seeing perdón. After seeing it on of those, what is it? Intervenes during practice, I thought I will come by. I'm a very recent friend. I'll let you know. So I be grateful I visited. So be grateful I visited. This guy seems rather but on the other side of the coin, he seemed much more like a than you expected from how to react in the previous festival you watched. You seem to see such impairment in yourself. What a careful selection of options. I've never quite seen such a choice with drinks even in Crossroads. I'm almost impressed. Almost. Your true trial will be during the drink making. So I repeat. So, is there anything you will recommend? Flavor profile, like bitter, sweet. Definitely not bitter. Okay, okay. So please look to the side. He's gazing to the stand for a while before he factors you again. Sweet, make it sweet. You know, preparing the card for him to pay. He didn't even look at the price as he slipped his card of the rate. Wow. Ni siquiera miraba el precio, el chabón, ¿viste? Simply one look at his card make you feel a sweet drop. Sweet, make it sweet. Okay, sweet. Talk about rich. Maybe I do need help. You can hear a quiet voice coming from the back. Making you know for here the player as he tilted his head, almost assuming. Do you want the recipe? You ask him as he shook his hand. Just make my drink personal, will you? You are not just serving anyone here. Eh? Now go on and help your little friend. I'll wait right here. You go feel all the more nervous as you look at him. Es buenísimo, es buenísimo. Look at you after calculating. Sentimental, maybe. You're not sure if you are just saying things because how nervous he was making you. No, sí. Sorry. They apologize almost immediately. I don't actually really need your help. Well, kinda. But at Cardus, we didn't have to make so much so fast. It's getting overwhelming. Not even rush hour was this back home. It's okay. You tried to put a conference on a rush hour. You did a firm squares before going back to your original position. I know. I mean, we are doing good so far for us first rush hour. They trembled slightly for shaking their help. I appreciate it a lot, Luca. Let's give them hell. But while it's only going to get worse, I say this was a rush hour, but it won't be surprising if this was only the start. ¿Esta es mi pantalla? Ah, es ok. Oh, took a deep breath before looking back in front. Maybe you should go back. I feel I'm getting glad it's giving me heavies. You look back to subspace. He was looking at your mature eyes before he looked back at you. His glaze sharp as you let out of sight. Good luck, Luca. Gracias. A quick assault as he went back to the front. Subspace, what will he like? Oh no! I know que sweet, make it sweet. Make it sweet. Sweet. Muy sweet. Tampoco es tan sweet, ¿verdad? Pero dijo que lo haga sweet. Bueno, strawberry paprika topping. Click. ¿Qué pasa si? ¿Cómo funciona? Para. Para. ¿Por qué tiene que ser el primero en sus pedidos, amigo? Ya lo toqué 3 veces. Ah, está seleccionado, ok. Mango base. Si le pongo mucho sweet estará bien. Tengo miedo. Para. ¿Qué era esto? Black tea. No, tengo miedo. ¿Por qué tiene que ser el primero suspense, amigas? Era para. ¿Cómo lo hace el chabón? Me pongo nervioso, chicos. Acá, quiero ver el tutorial de vuelta.
Back to Dom, I think you might enjoy it. In West of 4, you'll have a limited selection that will unlock as you go. In West of 4, you hover on the greens for rainbow. In the case of Dom, maybe mango? So you got honeydew base, grapefruit base, which is bitter, and mango base is sweet. Actually, on second thought, it might be too short for Dom. If you want to make a mistake at any point, you can click on the trash button on the upper right to delete the latest ingredient, which is not realistic at all. No, I believe you. I believe in real life, baristas do in fact use the trash can in the upper right corner in real life when they mess with ingredients. Let's try this again. I'll go with honeydew. That seems more dominant compared to the other thing. Honeydew. This looks good. can stop here for most drinks, but you can add more if you want. Next to the trash button, there's arrow buttons. Pressing it takes you to the teas and fridge. You can mix spaces together to make different flavors, or you can explore that on your own.
Para. Perdón, subspace, ¿qué tarde tanto? You can mix races together to make flavors. You can...
Awesome! Final stretch. When you're finally done making the drink, you can press on the cash register to give it to your customer. Make sure to remember their orders, or they'll get mad. I hope you have fun playing. I love contests. Now finish with the drink.
quiero ver cuando sweet, make it sweet. No quiero cagarla, viste, nunca hay que cagarla.
He looked back at Subspace. He was looking at your merchandise before he looked back at you. He was a stage sharp as you went outside. Hello. But we had a quick salute as he went back to the front. Subspace. What would he like? Well, he did just say, so I don't like the fact I have to make it right in front of his face. You didn't tell me that I was going to be making it right in front of his face.
Literal, boludo, literal, amigo, sí.
Judge me. He's going to look at what I am picking, and he's going to be like, oh, this fire business. He doesn't even know what the fuck you're doing. I'm going to be like, I'm going to tell all Black Rock that this place sucks, and I'm going to get fired, and it's like, GG, bro. Okay, let's see. Oh, what the flip? Milk. I don't know about you doing anything. Okay. And we're gonna put mango base. Yes, mango wango. And then milk. I hope you select it. The milk better be selected. And then I'm going to put the cash.
Ah, ok, listo, es así nomás. Ah, sí se hace, Melo. Bueno, voy a elegir lo mismo que el chabón. O chabona, no sé, no me fijé. Están seleccionados. With a bread, you finish your subspace drink, slinging it over the counter. Here's your link. Look at your drink carefully. Strawberry and mango, huh? This doesn't seem like... What? This doesn't seem like I ordered. Ah, para, tengo que hacer la voz. Very well, you did. Wait. One might read mean to say. One might read. ¿Cómo carajo le? ¿Cómo le? El gama con el cosito, amigo. My great meant to say is that he simply wanted to confirm. Thank you. I did not correct Gamma. That is what I meant. I will proceed to enjoy this. Thank you once again. The background one you can only assume is called Gamma Nut. Huh? Before ultimately slipping back behind subspace. Subspace led out aside as is facing himself. Truth to be told, I cannot taste this alone. Es verdad. Superstar slightly mixing the drink slightly with one of his hands and his other player with a straw. So instead this drink will be evaluated by texture and appraise. For your sake, may this not disappoint me. As Super finished it, he did what? Semester wave. Turning around as the other man wanted him to last. No, no te vayas! He needed to pay attention to them as much as they paid attention to them. No, se fue. Se fue. Se fue. And with that, he was gone. Talk about hard to please. Oh, working behind you, inviting yourself lightly. Hopefully he doesn't come back. No, Eso que vuelva, quiero que vuelva. You could only say it as you went back to talking normal hours. Ay, amigo, ¿cómo hago para que se quede? Yo quería que se quede. The festival is now underway. Gonna in first break. You both through the place was waiting for now. Might the soft grain mercy on both of your souls. Thankfully this time Boa was more promptly and managed to keep up when you will run out of fingers. Sometimes they will come over and take over the drinks when they will make ingredients in abundance. You manage to find a red to fit into with Boba, making this rush hour a bit more breathable than the early hour. Gonna manage to get all the ingredients in anticipation. So you are both making drinks, running multiple customs at a time. Buying stuff. Good morning. In front of you stood another fighter that is currently participating in the festival. The event planning beautiful buying stuff. But that wasn't what made her special today. You have seen already last week preparing yourself. The problem Ooh. Looks like you have work cut out for you, right? Fine stuff smiled softly as she moved the potted plant in their hands. Fitting since it's ledge hour and a break in the festival. Oh, I'm not talking too much for your time, I am. Yes. Exclamación. No, sí, no. ¿Qué le pongo? ¿Qué pasa si le pongo así? No quiero ser malo, pero no, tipo... Yo quiero a Subspace, no quiero a Weinstuff. Son como contrarios Subspace y Weinstuff. Son contrarios, amigos, son contrarios. Yes. I'm sorry. Amigo, la mano, mirad en la mano. Es buenísimo. ¿Cómo lo guardo? ¿Cómo guardo? ¿Mensajes? No. Others, history, return, save. Return. Hola, amigo. Ah, no. Si se pone todo mal. Sorry, I'll be quick. I come for no reason. Not sure if you notice but I work next at the rest. I thought it will leave you two with a little welcome gift. ¡Ay, no! No, déjame ir para atrás. No quiero safear. Yes. No. I know you're busy. Rush hour is killer, especially one like this one. I'll be quick, I promise. I didn't come for no reason. Not sure if you noticed it, but I work right next door to you at the rest. I will leave you to a welcome gift. My stand motivated at the blood something different. I grow my own flowers, so I picked one of my collection. I hope you and your friend like it. Accept it. You grabbed the plant from Weinstein's hands. Thank you. Weinstein let a soft slime. It's my pleasure. I saw yourself from far away. I thought this flower will match them best. where you keep in the main shop. And when you're living quarters, it will stay give a bit of pop of a color. Show it well. Well, I didn't come only to give you two a flower pot. I went to come by earlier when I was stuck helping Slingshot prepare for the festival season. Slingshot is, well, technically he's my boss, but he's my sibling too. And he wanted to give you a welcome gift, but he didn't have time. His person is in the festival too, so we are already only open in afternoons and evenings for short hours. So in behalf of the best rest, we welcome you to Crossroads. You should come visit one day. I'd love to serve you. Weinstein shook her hand slightly, as if telling herself to focus. Enough about that. I came here to try one of your rings. I had to find out what all the buzz was about, you know. You're talking among some of the fighters. Talk about people. Eh? You are the Weinstein put a hand Weinstein put a hand to her chin as she looked at your selection. Huh. Can I recommend something mellow? I'm thinking something light will be nice. I have to move back to the area after this. You gave her a small nod. I think I should know the thing. You grump up the coast, showing it to buy stuff. She nodded, pressing her gun to the radar before you got to work. Meister wants something mellow. You should be able to make something of that, like mellow, something mellow. Sweet, mellow. Y no tiene que ser tan. Let's like something mellow. Le vamos a poner tapioca al tapioca. Bueno, sí, honey base. Pero dijo solo mellow, ¿no? Tipo, no otra cosa, mellow. Algo mellow pero sweet. Pero, tipo, suave. Así. Así, mellow. Así, tiene mellow y sweet. Your order. You material from line stuff to grab the drink from your hands. Thank you. I have to say, you look like you're faring quite well on day one. Mark me impressive. I'll let you know if I like it. Line stuff swirling in their hands. She let out a nod as she looked around the shop. ¿Qué le pasa en la cara? I said in this place. Well, don't make me keep you here. Let out a nod. Apologetic. ¿Qué significa eso? Uy. ¿Dónde está el aire? Uy, sí, pero ¿qué significa apologética? ¿Eh? Apologética. ¿Cuántos? ¿Estoy tocando bien? No. ¿Qué? I know it's she's already filling up a lot. Then it's the interaction between fights. Good luck with the rest of your shift. Remember to take breaks. With that, find stuff left. You look behind here, noticing the enormous line of impervious is still waiting for the drinks. Talk about rush out. Things seem to slow down now. As the afternoon started to still, the sky took a golden hue. With the messengers, Juan Buba took the opportunity to do a quick restock. Some ingredients ended up being way more popular than expected, where even Jeremy's stock ran out. So they left for the nearest supermarket. In a rush to leave, Buba left some poles unclean. So now you were in the back, washing them. Still forgettable, Buba. Anyone here? Your drugs were interrupted by a sudden melodic drawl. You quickly replace the clean tools and scurried out of the back. It's not time to be distracted. Have we? Sorry, I was in the back. The infernal in front of you quickly disarmed you with a quick wave in her hand. That's no problem. I'd not have the opportunity to check what all of the rave's about. Your shop's been the talk between us fighters, you know. I should have to check out myself. Fighter psych. She had a pinpoint precision during mid fights. But that wasn't that what she dropped her gorgeous. It was obvious why people fell for her. Every fighter had their own interview, especially if they were returned for other years. Psyche was no exception. It made people forget that she had a hefty bounty on her head. I wanted to come by earlier, under the first intimation, but I got held up by something. Nothing you gotta worry your very little head about. Psyche tilted her head as she looked at you carefully, as looking at everyone else, because little beautiful looking you. You're sure you recall Carter's being covered with posters with her face on. Even if she was charming, there was something on the clean on her eye that made the hairs on the back of your neck raise. Your neck is all tense. Yeah, looking like Sina Cust. Oh, reference, yes. Sick boxes before letting out that jiggle. Or maybe you're just shocked to see someone else looking like me. Anyways, Sick only chugged, a dark green passing out her eye. Doesn't seem she's a victim of being ignored. Oh, okay. Well, how are ya tell me how this kind of place works? It's I see there is a mini booth. She points at the spot in the corner. You offer more specific drinks options for the customers, huh? How does that work, Sugar? You look over the spot that Psyche pointed. A little note that Bubba were down. Come to drink of it. Haven't you been doing unique drinks from some of your customers weird asking? ¿Qué? You can ask for a flavor profile basically, or include a specific ingredients. Psyche tilted her head as she listened intently. She nods as she looked back to the audience. Alright, I reckon I'll take this then. I want something strong, powerful, as long as it has mango. Got that, sweetie? Sure thing. Putting down the number of the card, Side stopped you with her hand. No need to be paying in bucks if you don't mind. I'll be... But no need. I'll be paying in bucks if you don't mind. Of course. Side put down the bucks in the card. You picked down this in it. It was the exact amount. Particular, knowing that it was down to the decimal. With a sword, you crushed the box into success and made an present. Wait here. I'll get it down for you. Take your time. Ok, dijo que tiene algo powerful y que tenga mango. Mango. ¿Pero qué significa mellow? No me acuerdo. ¿Qué significa mellow? El significado. Meloso. ¿Qué es un mellow? Tranquilo, relajado, suave. Ah, listo. Entonces esto no va. Estos dos, ¿no? ¿Qué significa Peter? Amargo. Ah. Bueno, creo que sí está bien. Estos dos. Now done with the drink, you look at the side will land on your collar. Having a hand, she waited you decided over as if it was a bar with should you include the... ¿Qué significa eso? Should you indulge? Complacer. Should you indulge? No quiero complacerla. O sea, no me cae mal, pero tipo, no es mi favorita, que digamos. Looks very promising, huh? And by the look of it, just keep in mind my taste. Looking forward to trying it. Thanks, sugar. Cycling against the corner as she kept her eye on you. You know, I heard her shop when I was waiting for the next step. The other pirates, especially the Shangus, have been speaking kindly of this place. I can see why, with how bright it's over here. Six seconds as she leaned against your hand. Not everyone has the time to make up the boat over here, especially us fighters. As fun as it is, they make us work like dogs, training every day. Can't blame it though. We all wanna win, and the price pool is huge. What I'm saying is that it was blessing if there is our. What I'm saying is that take it as a blessing if there are players recommending this place to each other. We don't got the time for these things, especially since we travel for hours around the inferno. Take pause, taking a bit break. The first day of the festival is as hard as the last one. Everyone is tired. Yeah, I just want to go back and finally rest. And you got a choice, Wesley, where you wanna go. Psych finally back it up for the counter. I hope I make a good job of it, yeah. Thanks for the bus, darling. With a castle way on the west, she turned away for you. She held checked against the wooden floor walls of your shop as the bell making her exit. Was she really winning those hills during the fight? So, are you going to keep staring at the door or what? My voice suddenly got throat. Were you improvising or something? Disagree. Okay. You know what? I'm not even going to ask. I'm working here with a box and you didn't notice me. I am almost impressed. My friend was dropping with a sarcasm as they shook their head. Well, I got enough internet for tomorrow too, so we don't have to run later today nor in the punto happily. Anyways, I think you earned yourself a break. I'll make you a drink, but you have to pay. Huh? Finally, nighttime came. It was almost out of fire when the light side and the straight light around because it made one thing. Your work day was almost over. By now, Papa was taking a break at one of the tables, drinking their own drink as they domestic on this one. You spend your time swimming in the corner, making sure it won't be spotless at the next train. What? That wasn't the all. Medkit! Excuse me, this place is still open. The infirmary looked back to you, open to sight, then at his watch. I apologize, it's quite late. You're right there, one thing. The one on the front as a fire medkit. You had seen him before on TV, as he was one of the two heroes for the base, which meant there were many aces on him. He has some of his own funware, muffling of here older he was, for some reason. But one thing was for certain. You did not expect to see someone like him in your shop. You shook your head, waving him to come in. Don't worry about it, we can still serve you. Medkit led the scene and passed through the door, which closed behind him with a click. What can I get for you? Menu per it's really the second. Medkit menu per Para Medkit walked to the counter as he stepped measuring as he almost picked up the money. He whistled eyed us around the menu items. Do you have anything better? You glanced at the side, looking at your selection. Back to encourage your son, the young infirmary will want as sweet as possible. The doors were not different. And here at most will go in the maximum serial level. It's right to someone regarded with less. What better? That makes you think. We should. Yes. Do you want something better? Make it put the menu down to the counter again. Careful to look at you. Yes. I don't see that you sell coffee, so I'll be content with that. So I'll be content with simply something better, if you may. Maybe tea? Make it simply noted. If you may. You told him the total and he went aside. Somebody under his breath. The coin purse. He will pay with cash. Said to be stronger to take all the cash from his fish. Even his foreigner in conversation as he even his borrow for show how much change to be dressed to the nines like he didn't seem to want to be struggling with money. Shit, there he was. Maybe you should just start the drink already. Even if he didn't have enough, he seemed honest. And you don't mind giving him a freebie for the festival participation. Okay, ¿quiere algo Peter? Bitter. Tengo que elegir uno de estos primero. ¿Qué era Mellow? Algo que es Mellow. Tranquilo, relajado, sobre... Ok. Bueno, no tengo Bitter. Black Tea, Bitter. ¿Lo puedo seleccionar? Ah, sí está seleccionado. Ok, esto y esto. Para que esté bitter, bien bitter. Pero un mellow por las dudas. Toma. You look back at Red. He only seemed to get more frustrated. You swear you can see the crystal near till his own track and shake. But surely it has to be a trick of the light. How come you come here? How come you come here if you are a fan of sweets? How come you come here if you are a fan of sweets? They decided to do a small talk, hoping that it will give him enough time to continue searching. His ears twitched slightly as he lapped at you, cleared his drink with a towel to make sure it will be great for him. My guide told me to come here. He admitted it, and it was like just a recommendation. And with that, he fell silent once again. Back to searching his coin purse. We used to give him a discount. Show mercy. We offer discounts for fighters if you're interested. As my white lie. One that Netki seemed to question immediately. Just some box discount. We know that you fighters have it already complicated, so why not enjoy something sweet to relax, you know? I saw you in TV earlier. You pointed over there in the corner of the cafe. You're a team winner, right? We can't watch for long because we have to focus on making drinks. You can see Papa slowly turn. Someone is eavesdropping. But your target seems to make it relevant. With a shake of his head and his how much? You drink up with a nice price to him. Motioning him to him with a smile. He looks at you again before putting down the coins in a small mood. Here. Make it slide the coins over to you. Thanks. Here you go then. Just smile once again as you pass him the drink, trying to mask the fact that you felt deep in your food. You felt it deep in your food. Medkit drives the drink from you, taking a careful look at it. Which deer is this? You tell him which one was this, and another one. I've heard of it. Well, I see. Well, I've heard of it. We will see if I like it. I'm not much of a drink drinker. I much prefer coffee. With that, Medkit finally turned around, taking another careful look at you before he spoke again. I have a nice evening. The door closed to him. Booba quickly looked at the door and you turned the same to close. We are not getting another late customer. Talk about the time consuming. Booba still letting you. Well, at least that was our last customer of the day. Everything going to Christmas already? What? No! Booba will get up the tent to your head playfully. Why will I regret coming here when we already crashed in triple the amount we normally do in just one day? They let out as the wrapped an arm around your shoulder. I think we did really well for our first day with you now. Ya te. Yeah, that's the spirit. Looks like we are probably going to get return customers. Isn't that awesome? I can't believe it. We actually in Crossroads and we are going to good. Well, let out a breath as they look over at you. Move and look against the wall. They brought up the feast that I've been serving you. ¿Qué es fist pump? Fist pump. Fist pump. ¿Así? Fist pump. Ah, sí. Perfect dinner happily. Letting out a kid as they put their hands on. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm going to have to get a rifle bat. If you are not going to up instantly, I can delay doing my skin hair so we can do it together. Either way, I think we deserve a good night's rest. I feel like it's racing. I could probably sleep forever if we didn't have work tomorrow. No, look at you, extremely short. Let's see you upstairs then. Turn off the lights in the shop when you're done. Yeah. Listo. Yes. Ya lo hice. Complacing. Complacing. No. Otro. Sí, ya está. Oh, terminó. Le voy a dibujar un pequeño subspace. Pero primero... ahora sí. Así se ve la página. Oh, I like a subspace a bit. He likes subspace. Bueno. Felicitaciones. Yes. Wow, qué buen coso. Le voy a enviar algo.